Okay, sorry. So now compared to the first way, the one-way selection, untuk two-way selection, you have two possibilities. So here is either if the marks is greater than 50, you get a pass. Otherwise, you will get a fail. So here kita akan gunakan else. Else. Don't put, okay, for the else condition, you are not allowed to put any condition, any Boolean expression. This is totally wrong. No condition for else statement. So make sure kalau else means, else maksudnya besides the above condition. Okay, so no condition. So just put C out.
Fail.
Right. So this is an example of a two-way selection. If you get marks greater than 50, you get a pass. Otherwise, you will get a fail. Right? Ada two possibilities here. So let's try to write the program. So if your marks is 89, you will get a pass. Okay, now there's a by there.
Pass by.
Sebab tak ada end line,
End line.
the by will go to the next line, right? To the same line. Apa saya yang gelak tu kelakar ke apa?
Dia terus by, madam.
Okay, so for marks less than 50, apa yang akan keluar?
Fail by.
Fail by. So
Fail
now
by.
see the difference between one way and two way. One way tadi tak ada fail kan? Sebab tak ada possibility untuk fail untuk marks less than 50. So this is an example of a two-way selection where you only have two condition, if and also else. But remember, no condition is written for else statement. Any question? So I like?
No, madam.
Now.
Tak ada,
Okay,
madam.
good. Tak ada. Okay. Now I go to the still in our two-way selection. Lepas saya buat pass, saya nak tulis congratulations dekat sini. Okay. What do you think will happen when I click on the compile button?
Dia tak keluar ke?
Tak tahu. My question is, what will happen if I click on the compile button?
Wrong. Tak tahu.
Dia salah.
Error.
Error. Okay, if you can still remember chapter 2, you have learned the 3 types of error. What are the 3 types of error?
Logical.
Syntax error, runtime error.
What is the difference between these 3?
Runtime dia tak logik.
Tak simbol.
Macam buka buku je?
Dia tak letak simbol.
Okay.
Ingatlah.
Okay, syntax are related to syntax rules. Tak letak semicolon, salah declare, salah cout and others. Logical is when the output produced is wrong, and runtime is when you try to do something illegal. For example, dividing a number with 0. Dia akan jadi undefined. Okay, so these are the 3 types of error. So now kita try, we run the program. Ada apa kat sini? Ada error. Okay, this is an example of a syntax error. Kenapa ada error kat sini? Tadi macam tak ada error kan? Kenapa yang ni ada error?
Dia kata else without a previous if.
So else without a previous if. Kalau tadi the first example one way tak ada error because tak ada else. But the second way here, the two-way selection here ada error sebab kita ada else. You must remember else doesn't stand on its own. It comes together with the if. So dia dah pair together with the if. So kenapa kat sini salah tadi?
Kena letak.
Sebab tak ada
Sebab tak ada apa?
Tak ada telinga tu kan?
Telinga.
First time saya dengar term telinga. Tak ada curly braces.
Ya.
Yes. We go back to the concept tadi. Condition can only accept one statement under it. If you want to accept more than one statement, make sure you put a curly braces. Okay? In this situation, dia ada error sebab else doesn't stand on its own. It must be paired together with if. Kalau you buat macam ni, tak boleh. Else tak boleh berdiri sendiri. It must come together with the if statement. Understand? Okay? So this is an example. Sama juga kalau you nak buat dekat fail pun, you nak buat more than one statement under else. So let's say you buat see out, fail and see out, let's say try again. Okay? So nampak? So you must also enclose it with a curly braces if you have more than one statement. Do you understand?
Yes, madam.
Faham.
Faham? Okay,
Faham.
this is a two-way selection. Two-way selection, berapa minit lah? Ni baru ni kan. So mungkin kita boleh continue with multiple. Okay, now we go to the next one is multiple selection. Okay, kalau one way ada satu choice, kalau two way ada dua choice, kalau multiple
Banyak, lebih daripada banyak.
dua.
Dua.
Okay, good.
Lebih dua.
When you have multiple selection, you have many choice to be made. For example, still under the marks, you want to enter the marks. Based on the marks entered, you want to identify whether the student get an A, B, C or F. So ada banyak kan? So I will delete this one. So my condition is if marks is greater than 80, you will get an A. Dia akan buat macam ni. Okay, this one is correct. Or kalau you rasa you do not want to enclose the A with a double quote, you can also enclose your A with a single quote because this is a single a character. Tapi kalau rasa macam confused lah madam, it's okay. Just enclose it with a double quote. With a double quote. Okay? So for the next one, if you use else, remember you cannot put any condition. But now we have many condition, we need to use else if. Else if, bukan if else. This is totally wrong. It should be
Else.
if. So next condition will be marks is greater or equals to 60. Else if. Still, else if.
Else.
If marks greater than 4.
Marks is greater or equals to, let's say, 50.
C.
Yes. Yes.
Ada curly braces tak
Sebab satu je kan?
Satu statement je.
Satu statement tak perlu letak. Kalau nak letak pun tak apa. Kalau tak letak pun tak apa. Sebab satu je kan?
Faham?
Understand? Okay. Now, for other than that, besides the above, you can use else, right? Else means what tadi? Besides all the above condition. Else means besides all the above condition, no condition here, then CR fail. So this is an example of a multiple selection. Okay, any question?
No, madam.
If under your else, you still want to put a condition, make sure you put else if. Kalau nak letak jugalah, boleh. Okay. Kalau nak letak condition, kena ada else if. Kalau tak nak letak, then you just put else here, means besides all the above condition. Okay, I run the program. Okay, when I enter marks, let's say 90, you will get
A.
Okay, sama juga lah 50, 60 semua dah akan ikut yang ni. So this is an example of a one way to a multiple selection. Sama macam example tadi, if you want to display the word congratulations, okay, in this situation, when you put
Curly braces.
if you do not put the curly braces first, dia akan jadi error lah sebab else if doesn't stand on its own. It is paired together with the if. So you need to put a curly braces. Go back to the concept just now. You need to enclose it with a curly braces. Okay? So then you will get both A and congratulations under the if statement. Boleh? Any
Boleh.
question?
No, madam.
Okay, saya masih lagi dalam multiple selection. Let's say I change a little bit of the example. Saya tukar macam ni. Don't follow this example when you want to write your program. But this one normally will be asked for your tracing question. Dia bagi macam ni, dia suruh you trace the output. What type of selection is this?
One way.
Semua one way.
Tak, one.
One way.
Two way.
Yes, good. One way, and two ways. Ada one way, ada one way, ada two ways. So now let's try to run the program.
Tak boleh.
If my marks is let's say 96, what will be displayed here?
A.
A.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Tu je. Tak.
Hmm.
Tu je.
B, C kot.
B.
Ya kot sebab dia ada kelima.
Sebab B pun betul, C pun betul.
So jawapan dia
A, B,
A.
C.
Congratulations. B. C fail.
Ah,
B, C, fail pun keluar.
Tak. B. C.
Okay. Betul? Dia akan ke kanan lah because there's no align. Now, see how it works. If the first one, untuk multiple tadi, okay, saya ulang balik. Untuk multiple, okay, tadi betul kan jawapan dia? Okay, bila when the program with the multiple selection, when the first condition is true, the other condition will be skipped by the compiler. Compiler tak akan baca. Sebab tu jawapan dia betul. Okay, itu konsep multiple. Tapi bila kita ada konsep one way and two ways here, okay, what happened here is, okay, when the first condition is true, dia akan display A, congratulations. But then because in the next line there is another if statement, dia akan baca pula, oh, marks is it greater or equal to 60? It is still true, dia akan keluarkan B. The next line dia akan baca yang ni. If marks is greater or equal to 50, masih betul, that's why dikeluarkan C. But when C is being displayed, this one will be skipped by the compiler. That's why fail tak keluar. Alright? Ini konsep. Selalunya soalan macam ni dia tanya dalam tracing lah, the tracing part. Okay? Alright? But don't do this one in your project. Dia akan totally jadi salah lah sebab you dah campur kan. Okay, now, I change a little bit of the program. If marks. Okay, what type of selection is this?
one way.
Semua one way. Semua one way kan? Okay, kalau saya run sekalipun jawapan dia akan sama macam case tadi lah, lebih kurang sama lah kan kalau saya run 90. Okay, now my question is, if I do it this one in one way, my answer will be wrong. Okay, kalau saya masukkan 89, my answer will become the wrong answer because B and C will appear also. I want only A to appear here. Okay, how to solve this problem? If I still want to use a one-way selection in my program, how to solve it? You know that, okay, why does the B appears here?
Sebab 60, sebab 89 pun besar pada 60.
Yes, good. But you must understand, B is actually from 60 until 79. Bukan greater than 60. It should be 60 until 79. So we need to have a what here?
And
We need to have the range.
range.
Range. Kita nak from 60 until 79. Good. Siapa yang kata tadi? So to write a range in a condition, you need the symbol N here. So marks is less or equals to 79. So this is how we write a range in a condition using the N. Jangan guna or ya. So or is either one. Bila N, kita nak both of this condition and this condition to be true. So here you must use the N logical operator. Sama juga macam ni. And the marks is less is greater. No. It's less or equals to 59. So now in this situation, when I run the program, I'm using one-way selection here. If I put the marks as 89, then my answer will be correct here. Dia still akan baca kelas. Dia still akan baca this condition. But then bila condition tu salah, dia akan skip lah. Sebab kat sini dia dah ada range. Same goes to this one. Dia akan baca one by one the condition. But it will only display when the condition is true here. This is another way of writing a multiple selection but using a one-way selection. Any question?
No, madam.
No. Sekarang dah pukul 9, saya still nak habiskan juga chapter ni hari ni.
Sempat.
Kita nak break sekejap ke? 5 minit ke? 5 minit lepas tu kita masuk balik. Ke line tu masih okey?
Okey je.
Boleh Rihan.
Boleh sambung? Sebab
Ada roti dan makanan di sebelah okey.
sebab sebelum ni ada group sebelum ni dia macam tak boleh stres. Sejam je dia dah stres. So dia nak stop. So since pagi kot saya rasa semua orang fresh, saya boleh sambung ya. Yang lain okay? Okay,
Yeah.
do you have any problem with your line kat sana?
Nak rest madam.
Okay, madam.
Okay, saya continue kita stop sekejap video ni, lepas tu kita sambung supaya dia pendek. Siapa yang buat tadi? Hazwan ke?
Azwan.